I've been homeless ever since I was 14. I'm 37 now. When I was 12, I started smoking cigarettes. When I was 14, I started smoking weed. And then when I was 16, I smoked a little crack. The thing about it is, crack, it tastes like candy. And when you high, it be like you want to fuck, you want to smoke more, you want to eat more, you want to drink more, you just want to live it up when you smoking crack.
So YouTube, TopFlightUSA, back with another one. How you doing, young lady?
Fine.
Alright.
My name is Jessica.
Okay.
I'm 37 years old, and I was born February 14, 1988. I've been living in Greensboro most of my life. I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
I've been homeless ever since I was 14. I'm 37 now.
All right, let's slow down a little bit. You say you've been homeless ever since you was 14.
Yes.
What caused you to be homeless at 14 years old?
I ran away from home.
Okay, so you was a runaway.
Yeah.
And did your people ever find you, or you been gone ever since then?
They would find me, but I would leave again. I would leave the house again. I left the house, and then I tried to get emancipated when I was 16. So my mama didn't want nothing to do with me after that.
Okay, so did you get emancipated at 16?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and how was that decision? Was that a good decision for you?
It didn't go through the court area, but right now I'm with DSS custody because I was adopted. So right now I'm with DSS custody in Greensboro, North Carolina. My social worker name is Dante Willer, and she's been helping me every Tuesday to Thursday. Sometimes it's Tuesday, sometimes it's Wednesday, sometimes it's Thursday. She'll help me with $50 with my disability check because I have schizophrenia.
Okay.
And she'll help me like with clothes and food and blankets, tents, stuff like that.
So you get a check for having schizophrenia?
Yeah, I get at least $900 to $1,500 a month, but I only get $50 a week because it's a budget that she put me on. She's trying to save up for me to get an apartment, but it's hard for me to get an apartment because my brother's girlfriend went crazy and she broke down the doors, put holes in the walls. She just made a bad name for me. She made a really, really bad name for me in my neighborhood. So that's like a record for me, and it can't get nowhere to stay.
So have you ever been in housing authority before?
No, I haven't been in housing authority, but my social worker said she was going underneath housing authority to get the apartments. But every time they hear my name, they say no.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's back up a little bit and try to get to know you. You said you was a runaway at 14.
Right.
Before 14, how was your childhood? Would you say you had a fairly normal childhood?
I was a virgin girl all my life. I got anything I wanted until the age of 12. When I left the White House, I went to the White House to see Bill Clinton at the age of 9 or 10 years old. Right after I left the White House, it went downhill from there.
And why do you say that?
Because the thing about it is, I was spoiled. And I thought I could have anything I wanted, do whatever I wanted, smoke whenever I wanted, party whenever I wanted, and I couldn't.
Okay.
So that pissed me off.
Did you grow up in a two-parent household?
Yes.
So you had your mother and your father?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you were spoiled?
Yeah. So
where do you think things went left? Because you said you ran away at 14.
When I started hanging in Claremont, things went left. I wanted to introduce myself to boys and stuff like that, but I didn't want to have sex with boys.
Okay.
So it ends up as a rape type thing, like not doing it willingly.
Wow.
They would smother me with pillows and stuff like that and just have their way with me.
So you been sexual assaulted before?
Yes.
And how old was you when that happened?
I was 13 when that happened.
When it first happened?
Yeah.
And did you know the person that did it?
No, I didn't know him.
Wow.
They smothered me with a pillow and they tried to have intercourse with me, and my sister ran in and called him.
So it never happened?
No.
But he tried to?
Right.
Did you tell anybody about that?
No.
Wow. Why do you think you didn't tell anybody?
I was ashamed.
Okay. I definitely understand. I wish you would have told somebody, though, because should nobody be doing stuff like that to little girls. That's just unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
You said you wanted to smoke. When did you get introduced to drugs?
I got introduced to drugs when I was 12. I started smoking cigarettes. When I was 14, I started smoking weed. And then when I was 16, I smoked a little crack.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, I told my mom that I would never touch crack. But the thing about it is, crack, it tastes like candy.
Really?
Yeah.
I never
and then
heard that before.
when a little girl wants crack, and it tastes like candy to them, it's like a everyday basis. You know how a child say, "Give me candy, give me candy." It's like that's how crack is. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Right.
And when you can't have it, you just go through a withdrawal where you just down, where you lazy, you don't want to do nothing, you just don't want to do nothing at all. And when you high, it be like you want to fuck, you want to smoke more, you want to eat more, you want to drink more, you just want to live it up when you smoking crack.
Okay, so would you say crack is an upper? It's not a downer?
It's an upper for me.
Okay.
I mean, I be lit.
Right. All right. So in your older years, once you turn 18,
when I was 18, I actually went to Jamestown GTCC to get my nurse's degree.
And how did that go?
It went bad because I got in touch with this crackhead, right? And I had to end up selling knives for this company, and he didn't want to invest in my company, so I ended up getting mad at him, leaving him. His name was Tim McNeil. I left him, and my mom, she was having sex with him, and then my stepmom Janelle, she had sex with him too. So he thought that he could just persuade his way and get in between my legs, and he couldn't.
And this is somebody you work for?
Yeah. I did roofing with him. I did contracts with him. Like when I was 18, I was doing roofing, siding contracts. I was doing real estate, all that shit with his sister Beverly.
Okay.
Me and him, and we had a team.
And where is he from? Is he from out here in this area?
Yeah, he's from Greensboro.
Okay. Are you still in contact with him today?
No, we lost contact a long time ago when I was probably 21 after I had my baby. We lost contact after I had my baby. He was like, "Jessica, what you doing having kids?" I was like, "I don't know, man. It just happened." He was like, "How'd you get pregnant?" I said, "I don't know. I was high." It was just some weed they gave me. They laced it with methamphetamines, and I don't remember nothing that happened. I just remember having the baby.
So, how many kids do you have?
Right now I have one, a little boy.
Okay. And you said
I want more.
You said you had him at 21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's your son at right now?
He's 16 right now. Right now he's in Iowa with his grandma. His name is Robert Wayne Canterbury.
And when was the last time you talked to your son?
Last time I talked to him, he was 11 months old.
Wow.
He's 16 years old right now.
Why do you think it's
been so long? He was born September 9th, 2008.
Why do you think it's been so long since you talked to him?
I'm ashamed to talk to him.
Okay.
Because when I was going through my schizophrenia issues, like, I found out I had schizophrenia when I was pregnant. So when I was going through my withdrawals and my schizophrenia, it was like, I didn't want to look at him because he looked too much like me.
Okay. If your son happens to come across this video, what do you think his thoughts is going to be?
He was like, "Damn, Mama, what you doing on TV? Showing your ass again."
Okay.
"What you doing on TV, Mama?"
And if you can explain to him why you gave him away, what would you tell him if he was watching this right now?
I gave him away because I wanted him to stay in school.
Okay.
That's why I gave him to his grandma.
So you felt like giving him away was a better decision?
Yeah, giving him away to a white family was a better decision. A middle-class white family was a better decision because he's biracial. That was a better decision for me to because he's high yellow. You know? So being with a black family that's high yellow, because my parents are high yellow, both of them, that wouldn't be right. Because he probably would have lived the same life I lived. The bad crack life, hoeing around, shit like that. You know? So I'd rather him be with his white parents, his white grandma, Kim Cromer and Kent Cromer, and I would just rather him blossom and stay in school.
Right.
Go to college.
Having a son wasn't enough for you to get your stuff together, and you
Believe me,
possibly
I tried.
take care of him.
I can't do it. I try to take care of him when I was there. I mean, he gets disability off me. He gets food stamps off me. He gets work first off me. He gets a $1,000 check a year or something like that. $1,000 check a year from me for rent reimbursement checks. He gets those from me, and he gets $10,000 in lump sum checks from me, and he probably gets like $1,100 a month from me. I think that's what they told me, because I'm supposed to be getting $6,500, something like that, every month, or $3,000 every month. I can't remember. But at first I was supposed to get $6,500 a month. So he's probably getting, if I'm only getting $1,500, he's probably getting the other $5,000.
So why is he getting all this money?
I'm sick. I've been working all my life. I put him in programs. He's supposed to be receiving all this money because I signed up for him to receive it on the web. I was doing anything I could think of because I knew I wasn't gonna have him for long.
Okay.
So on the web, on the SSI, on the Social Security Administration's web, I would try to log in there and I would try to do things for him and get stuff for him.
But how do you know all of that stuff is official, and how do you know he actually getting his money?
Because he's with his grandma, and she wouldn't do me like that.
Do you think it's your schizophrenia telling you that, or is it the truth, honestly?
It's the truth.
Okay. All right. And you said you only had one son.
Right.
So as I came to this store right here, I seen you laying on the ground. How long have you been really dealing with homelessness like that?
I've been dealing with it for a very long time. My homelessness is like
cause it's cold out here.
It is
and you
very
was laying
cold.
directly on the ground.
It's very cold out here. When I was in school, joining elementary school, they called me Kamaya. And they thought I was the meanest bitch you could ever find in the street. They thought I was just the illest bitch. They thought I was mean as fucking hell. Like, you call my name and tell me to square up with a girl, a nigga, anybody, and I'll fight them straight up.
Why do you think your attitude was like that?
I was angry.
Okay. So you had a lot of anger built up inside.
Right.
All right. Back to the topic of your homelessness. Have you ever been to the IRC building?
Yes, sir. I have been to IRC building, but the thing about it is they kicked me out.
Okay.
I busted a window, and
Why you do that?
I tried to throw a rock at this girl.
Okay, so you can't go back up there.
No.
What about any women's shelters or Salvation Army?
The women's shelters won't take me no more.
And why is
I
that?
started screaming. At High Point, I went to a women's shelter, and I started fighting this girl late at night. I drug her throughout the whole living room, and I ran out because I grabbed the knife and I stabbed her. So I ran out, and they said I couldn't come back. I ended up going to jail for the shit.
Okay.
I had cut this girl in Burlington. I ended up going to jail for that.
So these places don't know that you have these mental issues? Do any of these places that you go to know that you deal with that?
No.
Because what I'm trying to say is, like
when I say I'm mentally ill, they don't understand.
Right, and that's why I'm kind of getting at. Like, it should be a place out here for people like you that deal with those type of issues. Mm-hmm. And there's nowhere you can go right now rather than laying on the ground because it's real cold out here.
No, there ain't nowhere I can go.
Wow. I hate to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it should be some type of resources out here. Even though you mentioned a lot of them, and you might have had situations that happened at them, it still should be like some resources that deal
I
directly.
try to deal with the resources, but they won't do nothing for me no more.
But what I'm trying to say is
I've
it
been in
should
the
be.
system.
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish this statement. It should be places for people with mental illnesses, like just specifically
They
mental
are.
illnesses.
They're called a mental institution,
And,
and they won't let you stay there very long. They kick
Okay.
you out.
So when the last
They'll
time
just
you
give you your
been there?
medicine. They'll take care of you for like what? The longest I've been to a mental institution was probably a year.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you got a social worker, and she pretty much is like your paid, so she's saving up your money for you.
No, she's not my paid. Abby Gilmore, I think that's her name. I don't know. She works for the Social Security Administration. Her name is Abby. She works there, and she's the paid.
Okay. And you
A
said
redhead.
she was saving up money for you so you can get a place.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, man, I hope you can find a place soon, because it's getting real cold out here. And you shouldn't be laying on the ground like that. I hate to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave you my card. Do you got a phone?
Now I can contact you with I could use a store phone or something like that, or somebody's cell phone. I'll contact you tomorrow or tonight.
Yeah, just stay in contact with me, man, and I'm gonna try to call around to some places to see if they can welcome you in, and so you won't have to just be laying out here on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to call around to see if some places deal with the situation that you're going through, and see what we can do.
Right.
You know, because I hate to see you laying on this ground like that, and it's like 40 degrees out here right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But if anybody wanted to contact you, do you have a way that they can do that? Do you have a social media, a cash
I have
out?
no social media.
Do you have a cash out?
The only way you can contact me is by contacting Dante Willer, and that's her cell phone number.
Who is that?
Dante Willer, my social worker. Her cell number is 336.
No, don't give it out. Don't give it out. Because I don't want a whole bunch of random people calling her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you do have a social worker. Just give me her name after the video, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
But I appreciate you for doing this interview. God bless you, okay?
God bless you as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.